Hey, it's Mike and I'm here in The Sims 4 with a brand new Sims 4 house building video. And today is the release date of the Sims 4 Get Together, so I thought I would do a really awesome Tudor-style cottage for your Sims to enjoy. Here we are in the main Windenburg town center, and you'll see that in just a few seconds here I actually will be moving this house to a more countryside area of Windenburg, because honestly, this doesn't really fit the style of the house. It's kind of like a big open cityscape area, and this house is like a more of a cottage style house. So I thought I would move it more towards the countryside area of Windenburg, and you'll see that happen in just a few seconds here momentarily. You'll just see a switch where I actually move the house to a totally different spot. But that aside, we are actually building the house currently. I love how it turned out. I had no prior planning for this house. I just kind of started building, and this kind of came out of it. At first, I really didn't like it, but as I kept building and playing around with the walls and roofing, I actually really liked it a lot. And I think it turned out just super awesome, and it's a great starter home for your Sims. Even though it's 119,000 simoleons, it's kind of like a starter size and only has 1 bedroom and 2 bathrooms. So really, it's more of a starter home for your Sims to enjoy. It's really nice though, and I think it turned out really well. Here I am putting in a little bit of a curve on the roof, just giving it a little bit of an extra bit of character to the house. Now, I really love all of the great new objects we get with the new Get Together expansion pack. A lot of great new columns that I'm putting in right now, really nice. Lots of great windows and doors, and also a lot of great wall textures. I mean, it's kind of a rare occasion when a Sims expansion pack gives you the ability to create a whole new style of house. You know, like Tudor houses are really nice actually, and I think they have a lot of really great design styles to them, and to be able to actually build that in The Sims 4 now is a really great thing. So I love how it turned out. I love the whole style of the house, and I would love to build a bigger, like, Tudor style mansion in the future. I think that would be a really good thing to do. And now all of a sudden the house is teleported to a new location inside of Windenburg, a much more fitting location, I think, inside of the countryside area. The cool thing about Windenburg is it actually does have a couple different little districts inside of it. So you have like a main city square area and kind of like a side kind of countryside area of the world. So lots of different places to explore inside Windenburg. It's actually a really nice world. I love how it looks, and it kind of mixes the whole idea of modern and traditional architecture in one place, which is kind of hard to do, but I think the Sims team really did a great job doing that with Windenburg. So yeah, here we are continuing to place windows and finish off the actual house itself. The way that the lot was oriented before was actually like different than how it is now. So when I actually moved the house to the new lot, you notice that there is more space on the right side now, and not as much space in the backyard and the front yard. I was a little bit afraid of how that would work out in the end, but honestly, it didn't really matter too much because I ended up putting in a really awesome natural pool inside of that, inside of the front yard there, which looks so nice in the end, because that's the new thing that came with Get Together this time around, was actually the natural pools, which actually give you the ability to color the water inside of your pools now and be able to actually place pond items inside of them as well. So that's a really cool feature. It allows you to really experiment with a lot of new landscaping abilities and be able to create better kind of like ponds, but they're not really ponds. They're pools, but you can actually have pond items on them. So it's kind of a really cool idea, and I think it's a really nice thing to have in the game now. You'll see that later on in the video when I place that, and I think you'll really enjoy how it looks. Here I am actually placing some more windows, of course, just kind of finishing it off. And now I'm beginning the landscaping, which I think turned out really nice in the end. Here I am placing some nice flowers and bushes and stuff. I tend to randomly place random bushes and shrubs for landscaping. I don't really have any sort of technique to it. I just kind of grab whatever looks nice and I just bunch it all together into one big pile, and then scatter some rocks around it, and then put terrain paint on the bottom of it. So, I mean, I really have no real technique to it, so I just kind of did it randomly, and it actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. And then I put some trees around it, and it all looks fine and dandy, and I think it looks great for this house. So, yeah, basically I'm just doing that right now, and then I'm going to go back and put some lights in later on for the for all of the outdoor lighting for your Sims, so they don't get lost outside, and they have like lighting for them to see. Of course, it's a long video, guys. Stick around for the next 10 minutes. It's going to be a great time. More plants, more flowers, of course. Just trying to talk over this long video. But yeah, I like how it turned out. Honestly, it didn't turn out too bad. Normally when I build houses, I take forever to furnish and landscape. This house took me about, I want to say like 2 to 3 hours to actually build. And that's unheard of for me, to be honest. I really don't take, I usually take a lot longer to furnish a house normally. But I was really like excited for Get Together to come out, and I wanted to get this video out on the release date, so here I am. Now I didn't actually get the pack early, like some people did. I actually did use a VPN. Shh, don't tell EA. But yeah, I actually did use a VPN to kind of trick the system and get it a few hours earlier, just so I could build this house before release date happened. But honestly, I think it was well worth it. I think this house turned out so nice, and I don't know if I would have been able to build a house tomorrow, or I guess today if you're watching this video on release day, because I wouldn't have been home in time for it, and I actually was going to have a long day at school anyway. So point is, I'm glad I did what I did to get to this point of the video, because I think it turned out really nice, and now you guys have a great house to start off in when you play Get Together tomorrow or today, whatever day you're watching this video. Here is actually the natural pool idea that comes with the Get Together expansion pack. Basically, it allows you to build a normal pool and then color the water to whatever you want. They have different options like murky water and dirty water, and then like sparkling water. And then they have all these cool little pond plants that you can actually put on top of the pools and be able to use them for like a pond, but you can actually swim in them, which is really awesome. And those two little rock formations are actually diving platforms, which I don't believe they're actually functioning now that I put them together with move objects on, but if they do function, then great for you. You can actually use them, but I don't think they actually function anymore. I think they're unusable. Placing some more flowers and more plants and trees just to finish off the landscaping, and then we're going to get into the furnishing, which turned out really nice. I actually didn't spend too much time on furnishing because honestly I'm not a big fan of a lot of the furniture in The Sims 4. I think that we still should have create a style in The Sims 4, and because of that it's really hard for me to actually like seriously furnish a house inside of the game. Sorry to say, but yeah, the furnishing was kind of an afterthought this time around. I really didn't spend too much time on it, but it still looks good. I still like how it turned out, and I didn't over furnish. I kept it kind of simple just so that way you could do whatever you wanted with the interior. You could put your own objects in and kind of do whatever you want to with it. So there you go. And now we're inside, basically planning out the floor plan here. Nice, simple floor plan with a living room, dining room, kitchen, and a bathroom. That's all that's on the first floor. And then the second floor has your study, second bathroom, and your bedroom, and that's basically it. So yeah, very simple floor plan, very simple house. Again, this is a starter-based home. The price isn't really a starter home price, but it's still pretty cheap compared to other houses in The Sims 4 that I've built before. But yes, still doing the floor plan, and now we're in the living room. Nice simple design here, just kind of going for the new objects that came with Get Together. I wanted to experiment with those objects, so I picked those first. So yeah, really simple. Again, not a whole lot of stuff to do in the design aspect of The Sims 4, in the interior design aspect, because obviously we have no create a style, we have no way of recoloring things, and I keep bringing it up. A lot of people keep bringing it up, but honestly, it's a big annoyance with The Sims 4 that a lot of people, including myself, really miss about having that in The Sims 3. It's, you know, a really great feature. And now all of a sudden we don't have it in The Sims 4, so it's a big deal. I love this kitchen actually. It's a really nice colonial kitchen. I wanted to go for more of a cottage aspect, obviously, because this is a cottage house. But I love how it turned out. Really old stove there, the black microwave to match. And then you have that table in the middle, of course, to give it that that colonial kitchen aspect of it. So yeah, not much can be said other than it's a really nice kitchen. I like how it turned out, very nice. I actually was trying to cover up those mosaic tiles with the arrows because I didn't like how they looked, but honestly I just kind of kept them in the end. I didn't really care about covering them up too much. It wasn't a big deal, so I just kept them. I actually took some of the exterior wall coverings and brought them inside. The rock and the masonry from the outside, I brought that inside, along with some generic base game paneling, which looks nice with the rest of the house. And I tried finding the right rug for this house. Again, rugs are kind of an annoyance in The Sims 4 as well because they all look like crap. Just saying, they don't really match, they don't really look that nice, and there's only a few rugs in the whole game that actually look nice in the whole game, and I think that's kind of a problem. And hopefully in the future we'll get lots of other rugs in other packs and also free updates that will kind of satisfy our needs, but for now I really wish we had the ability to recolor them and kind of change the styles of them, because right now as they are, it's kind of hard to find some rugs that match anything. So yeah, that's basically my complaint that I've said multiple times in many videos, but obviously it hasn't changed, so I'm just kind of sticking to it. Sorry, EA, but you really have to step your game up with this one. So yeah, basically putting in some more plants inside the house, kind of going for those new Windenburg get-together objects that are new with the pack, just kind of showing them off here so you can see what they look like. And I think they look great, you know, lots of great objects. I think we got a lot of great stuff. I've heard it's like 350 objects with the new pack, which is really awesome. I'm not sure how that compares with Get to Work, but I think that's a great number. I think that's a lot of objects to get in one pack. So great for EA for giving us that nice value of objects for once. Alright, so putting in some more stuff here, finishing off the living room, and then we're going to move into the dining room, which actually looks really nice. I love how that turned out. I love the rock that I put in the dining room. It gives it that whole Tudor cottage feel, but I think it just gives it that nice, simple look that I was going for. I actually use that bay window as a shelf, which holds a few objects. Of course, this is done using the Move Objects cheat and also using the Control and 9 key on the keyboard to raise and lower the objects onto the shelf, which is kind of a cool technique you can do with that cheat. Of course, it's not something you can do usually. You have to use a cheat for it. So there you go, if you didn't know that. Now we're in the main bathroom here, putting in some objects, the robe on the wall, and then some plants, just kind of keeping it pretty basic. I didn't want to go too overboard with the furnishing, of course. And now we're upstairs in the main landing area, putting in some lighting and also going to put in an ottoman in that little inlay area. And then we're going to move into the main master bedroom, which actually includes the brand new walk-in closet that we get with Get Together. It's a really nice thing that comes with the new pack. You actually get two sizes of walk-in closets. You get the big 2x2 square walk-in closet and the 1x2 square walk-in closet. So that's really nice. They give you different options for different size bedrooms and different size houses, where you may not be able to fit the bigger walk-in closet, but the smaller one still fits really well. It's a nice size and it's perfect for this house in particular. And now we're putting in the master bathroom, which it kind of gets messed up by the roofing, but hopefully when you're using it in The Sims 4 you don't have a lot of problems with that. And now we're back in the master bedroom here, putting in the bedside tables and also putting in the lamps, of course. A rug, which doesn't really match the style of the room, but it works. And there's the new walk-in closet that comes with Get Together as well, really nice. That's the 1x2 one, of course. And they also give you the bigger 2x2 size as well. Almost done here, finishing off the decor of the two rooms, and then I'm going to move into the final room, which is the study. Now this room actually wasn't, I didn't fill it up too much. I kind of kept it more open to your, whatever you wanted to do with it. I kind of put in a desk, ottoman, and a... Oh, we're actually in the screenshots now. I didn't know that. I thought I guess the footage got thrown away. So here we go. Here's the living room, and here is the kitchen. Really nice kitchen, of course. I love how that turned out. Dining room as well. Lots of great stuff here. Our master bedroom, of course, with the walk-in closet, really nice looking right there. Now we're in the master bathroom, as well as the study, which has our gaming tables and desk and bookshelves and stuff. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of my videos coming up in the near future. Lots more room building and house building videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.